So we're here in the 1010 Center of the Mustard Seed, and if you're volunteering in this space, you're going to roll into the foyer here. You'll bring your volunteer tag with you. You'll sign in at the desk with the resident engagement worker right here. If you're coming really late at night, it might be a security person, but they know the protocol to let you in. And then your activities are going to take place on the second floor. We'll be up there in just a second. This center has 224 suites for our clients to live in. So this is sort of the final frontier. If a client were to come right through all of our programs and really integrate with what the Mustard Seed is doing with them, they might find themselves here living on site in this building. We do have a handful of residents that also live just above the support center in the 102 building. And so those residents will come over here or vice versa, engage in the volunteer activities and the different programs that we offer that you, the volunteer, are going to be involved in. So let's go take a look upstairs just to give you guys a brief rundown of what it's like here so you're comfortable on your first shift. So if you're one of our volunteers working with potentially spiritual care, one of our activity volunteers like knitting, movie nights, games nights, yoga, we have yoga volunteers, any type of special activity volunteer, you're probably going to be in this space right here. The door will be open for you. If it's not, you can ask the front door to radio a resident engagement person to open the door for you, or one of us volunteer staff might be here to meet with you. And so this is our main kind of activity and program room. It's very big. We can pull down the screen and watch movies, do all sorts of fun stuff in here. So this is one of the primary areas you might be as a volunteer, and this is where a lot of those activities take place. If you're with us during the daytime when our staff are around, many of our staff are here. We have our housing staff working here to help with the clients. We have some of our wellness center staff use this space here, and then we obviously have a meeting room here where the staff meet. If it's the right time of the day, you might even have a staff working here. So any of these people you can go to ask questions or concerns about the clients. And if you're running into a situation where you need that, just feel free to walk over here and interact with them. So this space here is one of our learning rooms. So it's our computer lab. And currently right now, our Seed Academy class is happening with our employment team. So we do have volunteers that help in this classroom as well. This is where the guests are coming. It's sort of like a pre-employment class. So all these clients are on a caseload with an employment coach. They're trying to find work as quickly as possible. And some of them might have just simple barriers like not knowing how to web search, email, resume writing, cover letter, all that. So they're going to do that in the Seed Academy class, and we have volunteers that come in to help with those things because it's nice to have more than just the instructor working right with them at their computer and helping them through those processes. So last but not least, this is our rec room space here. This is where our residents come to do working out. We have a little library. We have a kitchen around the corner. We have a ping pong table. We have a pool table somewhere. So this is where more of the games and the fun times happen with our residents. And again, our volunteers will be on site to help host these activities or to lead our residents in that type of activity, skill-based or whatever. One of our primary volunteer programs that you might be helping out with is our collaborative kitchen. And that's a time where volunteers come in and cook with our residents so that they have meals to take back to their room. It's also a time where there's a lot of community. So we have dozens of residents that will engage in the collaborative kitchen program throughout the year, and they cook together, they eat together, and it's a really nice, warm community space for everyone. So if you are a 1010 volunteer and you're coming to work specifically with our residents, you're probably going to be on this space. Keeping in mind, there's 10 more floors of housing right here in this space. Unfortunately, we can't take you up there today because it's confidential and we don't really bring the cameras, or volunteers don't regularly visit those spaces. But the volunteers and the residents will come down and they'll interact with you here, and we're happy to have you volunteering with us in probably a program area on this space.